Imagine a stock that refuses to follow the rules of the market. When everything else dips, it climbs. When fear dominates, it stays resilient. That stock right now is SoFi. And if you've been watching its recent price movements, you already know something unusual is happening. Today, we're diving deep into what's driving SoFi's surge, why big institutions and algorithms might be circling it, and whether this could be a setup for a much bigger move in the weeks ahead. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daily Stock Update. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads, and also enter our giveaway. But before that, alert this is not a financial advice video. SoFi finished the latest trading session in the green, up around 1.5%. The stock touched lows of about $27.75 and highs near $28.70, with a huge trading volume of over 66 million shares, far higher than normal. That level of activity, with no official filings, no press releases, and no breaking company announcements, should already raise eyebrows. Instead, what pushed SoFi higher was a flood of bullish articles and speculation tied to broader policy moves, particularly the potential sale of $1.6 trillion in student loans connected to the Trump administration's plans. Now, here's where things get interesting. Algorithms don't care about press conferences or emotions. They read headlines, process sentiment, and then execute trades at lightning speed. So when dozens of bullish articles hit the wire, algos did exactly what they were programmed to do. They pushed SoFi's price up. If you looked at the transaction flow, you'd see lots of smaller rapid trades, exactly the kind of activity you'd expect from automated systems. That doesn't mean institutions were absent. In fact, we saw reports that Mainstay Capital acquired nearly 22,000 shares. And over the past several sessions, there have been multiple strange, oversized transactions, the kind that make retail investors wonder if something bigger is brewing behind the scenes. But while SoFi was climbing, the broader market was stumbling thanks to Jerome Powell. Investors tuned in, expecting him to reinforce the Federal Reserve's minutes about upcoming rate cuts, maybe even signaling multiple cuts on the horizon. Instead, Powell avoided direct comments on monetary policy altogether. That silence alone spooked the market, leading to a dip across many sectors. The irony? Powell talks, stocks fall. Powell doesn't talk, stocks still fall. Either way, investors lose confidence. But SoFi, it shrugged and kept moving upward. Let's talk shorts. More than 8 million shares were returned recently, suggesting some short sellers are backing off. Still, nearly 9.3% of the free float, about 109 million shares, remain shorted. That's a heavy bet against the stock, and it raises the question, do the shorts know something we don't, or are they simply playing a risky game? Because when a stock with strong momentum collides with high short interest, the setup for a squeeze is always on the table. And here's the part that really sparks speculation. SoFi's price action looks unusual compared to the broader market. It has been holding up better than many other growth names. Could there be hidden news waiting to drop? Many investors are whispering about the company's upcoming earnings in the next 2 to 3 weeks. But others suspect something even bigger, perhaps an official move into crypto. SoFi already has exposure to digital assets, but a bold announcement could completely change its trajectory. Meanwhile, options activity paints a picture of bullish momentum. Roughly $76 million poured into calls compared to just $12 million into puts. Nearly half of today's options trades leaned bullish. Optimists are targeting prices between $29 and $29.50, while bears are bracing for dips under $27.50. The open interest shows critical strike prices clustered around $27.50, $28, and $28.50. If SoFi tests $29 tomorrow, don't be surprised to see shorts try to push it back down below those key levels. It's a game we've seen play out time and again. But beyond options, something even stranger is happening in the dark pools. Those off-exchange venues where hedge funds and large players make moves out of public view. Yesterday alone, over $422 million in transactions were reported. Today, after-hours data revealed another staggering trade worth $173 million, representing more than 6 million shares. Add in several other blocks of 3 million shares each, and you start to see a pattern. Massive money is moving behind the curtain. Now, some retail traders are joking that maybe the government itself is buying SoFi, perhaps tied to those student loan deals. While that's unlikely, it highlights just how bizarre the activity has been. Over the last 3 trading sessions alone, estimates suggest $600 to $700 million worth of large transactions have flowed through. That's not retail money. That's institutions, funds, or very powerful players quietly positioning. The technicals add another layer. SoFi closed just under $28.50, right below a key resistance point. If it breaks through and sustains that level, the path to $30 opens up quickly. Support sits near 27.70 cents, so that will be the key floor to watch if the price pulls back. Meanwhile, indicators like the stochastic RSI show neutral momentum, suggesting the stock is coiled like a spring, waiting for a trigger. That trigger could be a press release, an upgrade, or even just another round of bullish headlines. What's even more telling is the shift in market dynamics. Buyers are stepping in more aggressively, and sellers seem to be pulling back their orders. That means fewer walls blocking upward momentum. If demand spikes suddenly, the stock could accelerate upward at a pace that catches shorts completely off guard. SoFi right now feels like a storm cloud gathering energy. The signs are there: algorithmic buying, institutional positioning, heavy short interest, and strange dark pool trades. Whether this storm unleashes as a rally to $30 and beyond or fizzles into more sideways consolidation depends on what news comes next. But one thing is certain: the stock is not trading normally. Something is brewing, and every data point, from unusual block trades to resilient price action, suggests the story is far from over. So here's the real question. Do you believe SoFi is gearing up for a breakout, maybe fueled by earnings or a crypto announcement? Or do you think shorts will succeed in keeping it pinned down below key resistance levels? Whatever the answer, one fact remains. SoFi is a battleground stock, and right now, the fight is only getting started. Friends, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about today's video? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.